We're playing.
Greetings, fellow glitchlings. My name is Oddboy Glitch, and welcome to another tier list. Now, I don't do these for memes, I just do these for my personal opinion on things and what I rank them as in my own opinion. Now, this one is about all 6, as you can count them up down there, all 6 of the Smash Brother games that are the actual Nintendo property versions. So, I'm gonna rank ones that I think are good and bad. Okay. So here we go. And another warning, this is just my personal opinion. You can have your favorites. I just have mine. Okay? Okay. So, we're going to start all the way from the beginning, the 64 era, which is the very first Super Smash Brothers. Now, I'm going to give myself the benefit here. I'm going to give myself a thing here, because from nowadays standards, it has aged quite a bit. The controls are, still good, but it's also the movesets have aged greatly. But that doesn't mean it's not a bad game. So, I'm going to put it at least under A. Normally, I would put it under S for nostalgia, but I'm going to give it A because it's also kind of aged from where it was before. So now we'll go on to the sequel that I never knew when I moved here to Lockport, actually. I just said that during a video. I don't know. Yeah, well, there's a story behind that next time. But, yeah, Melee. The GameCube's very own Smash Brothers. So, I would talk about the same thing, the moveset's kind of aged, and, the GameCube still looks good for its day, really. I would not put Melee under B. I would kind of put it right next to its prequel. Really. I would say. I'd put it right next to its, its prequel, I can say. It's the first game, the second game. They both kind of deserve A. Definitely. You're probably wondering if there's even going to be a S. Yes, don't worry, there will be. Okay. So, my personal opinion of the next one, which is the third game, Brawl. Now, I could be a nostalgic idiot, and put this one on S. But I kind of rank it the same as the other two. A, not S. Because, well, it's good. I like it. Sonic just got put in. There was a badass story mode, Subspace Emissary. It was good. I liked it. But, and I don't know. I liked it. But I don't truly feel like I can put this on S. Is my feeling. But I will put it right next to the other two, making 3 in A. So now we go down to the other two. Personally, 4. Now I loved all the Smash Brothers game, apart from 1, but I loved all the Smash Brothers games, you know, which means I did like the Wii U one in a certain way. I did like it in a way that it was a Smash Brothers game. That's it. It didn't have an adventure mode. It kind of took it away. It kind of, you know, stuff like that. So I feel, you know, and it had new characters that I didn't know about. You know, which they finally added the Mii fighters. The funny thing is, I actually called it. I actually called it back in Brawl days that they were going to add Mii fighters. Because I actually thought about, you know, what about putting Mii's into Smash Brothers? Kind of like a customizable character, but I got the final smashes wrong. My final smashes were going to be... The final smashes I thought were going to be from, like, Wii... From, like, the Wii games, the sports... The sports games. Like, if you were a pro at some of these, you know, things, I would basically think that, you know, like, say, if you were a pro at bowling, your final smash was going to be, like, a bowling-based final smash, which I think I would call it the strike, or something like that, Then the baseball one would be home run or out of the park, you know, something like that. I don't know. Or home run trample or something, I don't know. It was just going to be different, you know. But anyways, I digress. So, yeah, enough of me saying I called it, but I feel like the Wii U one kind of fell flat. Though. I wouldn't really call it in the middle. I would basically put it under D. I'd put the Wii U one under D, and I have a clear negative bias with this one. I'm putting it in F. Because it was going to... The Smash Brothers was going to be just fine with this one right here. It didn't need this one. I felt like this one was just like a... Oh, hey, you know, we could probably do this one, you know, too. So, yeah, let's do that. So they just kind of threw it in there with this one. So I felt like, you know, the 3DS version of Smash Brothers didn't really need to happen. So that's why I personally think of it as an F. And plus, not to mention, I've been hearing a lot that it's basically the same exact thing. It's not a sequel to the other one at all. It's just the same thing ported over to the 3DS with only a few new things that the Wii U side does not have. All right. And despite the Wii U and 3DS's DLC, you know, let's just say I liked their DLC characters. That's fine. You know, I liked that Mewtwo returned. I liked that there were some characters that actually came back in the DLC form and stuff like that. But it really, you know, Cloud was the one that took me by surprise. I didn't even know who the hell Bayonetta was. So... And Ryu was another one that took me by surprise, really. But yeah, it just felt this one felt kind of bland. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, this Smash game felt kind of bland and, well, boring compared to the other ones. So now, we're finally gonna move on to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I'm pretty sure everybody knows where I'm going to put this one, right? If you thought A, shame on you. S. I personally think Ultimate is the best Smash Bros. Game we've ever had in this whole entire franchise, really. I personally think it would be way hard to top this Smash Brothers in particular. I mean, think about this for a minute, okay? We have these base characters, you know, half of them were fan requested even, okay? Fan requested characters. King K. Rool. We got Ridley. We got a few new characters I don't think anybody wanted, really. You know, like Dark Samus, or, you know, all these other characters. Or if you did want the character, then okay, I didn't know, okay? I didn't know. But I'm just saying, some of these characters I feel like were ones that I feel like weren't actually requested, but were put in anyway, but actually wound up being pretty good for the game. Not to mention, the stages were amazing, the fact that there's a whole bunch of music and awesome Mii Fighter costumes, and World of Light was amazing. You know, World of Light was fun, in my opinion. Allowed to have your own opinion, but personally, the real kicker is DLC. You got Joker was the first one, okay? He was another Bayonetta for me. Didn't even know who the hell he was, you know, until I realized that he was from Persona 5, you know. I've never actually heard of Persona at all, really. But, they added him in, so the next one was Hero. He's another one that I somewhat did not know. I did kind of know him, but also kind of not. Dragon Quest was a bit of a hazy memory for me. I'm not entirely sure. But the next one is what sunk me in. And that's Banjo-Kazooie. All that time begging and pleading and crossing my fingers every single time to hope to get Banjo in, and he's finally in. Not to mention, at the time of this recording, of course, Terry Bogard was even announced. So, hey, it's another character, not a fighting character. We don't know who the fifth one is going to be yet, again, at this recording. We still don't know who it's going to be, but we'll find out soon enough. And this is why Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is at S rank. Because it's... how can I put this without making this as a pun? It's just the best. It's just the best Smash Brothers, in my opinion. I don't truly think any other Smash game can stand up to this one in particular. I mean, I think even Sakurai himself said that the next Smash game is roster is not going to be as big as Ultimate. Ultimate is a pretty damn big roster. It's got some pretty big shoes to fill here. And they're not going to fill them shoes. Hell no. No, they're not. But yeah. That is if there is going to be another Smash game. I'm not entirely sure if there is. So that's to be determined. But for right now, there's even, and I forgot to even say this, even after the 5th DLC character is announced, there's still going to be more DLC fighters coming. So this game truly is Ultimate. So if you think this game is not the best, then I don't know what kind of standards you have. I really don't. I really don't. Even if, for me, like, this game is so good in my book that even if Banjo didn't make it, I would still be satisfied with this game. Even if Banjo didn't make it, I'd still be satisfied with it. That's why I put it up in S. Now, I'm gonna endingly talk about why these three are in A. Personally, from my perspective, 1, Super Smash Bros., Super Smash Bros. Melee, and Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I just feel like I had the most fun with each of them. So, I'm going to keep all three of those ones in A because I had the most fun with them. I mean, some more than others, but they deserve to be in A to me. And the Wii U one, I felt like D is a harsh enough punishment for. Is a harsh enough punishment for it, really. 3DS definitely deserved F. I believe that version of the game didn't deserve to happen. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you weren't too deeply offended by my opinion. Just do remember, it is just an opinion. You're allowed to have your own. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you did, or you just did, make sure to ring the bell so you can keep up to date with every single video and live stream that I do for my channel. Everything regarding me is in the description down below. Do check them out if you're interested. I will also be putting the tier list thing in the description down below, just in case you want to make a tier list of your own. Do remember this. I don't want just you, but I want everybody to stay glitchy. Ciao, babies.
When I get into a fight, I usually leave on a stretcher. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. When I got nothing to say, I usually talk about the weather. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I like the first Back to the Future, but the second one was better. I'm just a regular, everyday, normal motherfucker. I like red peppers better than